I recently received an email from Travis, and he wanted to know, why do kids jump around from facility to facility and from trainer to trainer? And obviously I had to laugh at this question after doing this for 38 years. I can't tell you how many athletes I've worked with that simply aren't willing to put in the sweat equity. I find it interesting. We use the Garmin platform, and when we show the parents that their athletes simply they're not putting in the work, the parents will come back and say that the program's too complicated. And I always, at this point in our career, what we do is we actually screen our athletes and their parents to kind of get a little bit more history on, have they changed a trainer every year? Have they changed a trainer or a facility every couple months? Because those are the type of individuals that are simply going to find blame in somebody else. They're never going to take the responsibility that the sweat equity has to be put in. I'll give you a couple examples because Travis had asked a little bit more in detailed type questions, and I'll paraphrase a few of them. When somebody says that our program is complicated, I have to laugh out loud because the watch captures 95, almost 98% of the data that we need. I do require that my athletes step on the scale before and after every workout, and in the morning when they wake up and before they go to bed. The reason for that is beyond the scope of this video, but when I have a parent that tells me that our program is too complex, I have to laugh out loud because nobody that rides a motorcycle has ever been in a situation where they came out of the womb understanding how to set up suspension. Nobody understands how to configure a bike, how to adjust the various things that we do on the bike. But when it comes to getting 8 to 9 hours of sleep, actually getting your butt off the couch and going into the gym and cross training, going out and actually riding your motorcycle with purpose, starting and stopping an activity, if somebody says that that's going to be too complex on the physical side, I'm okay with that. I'm not your cup of tea. When I ask you to please snack, graze, and consume fruits, vegetables, and lean protein, and that's too strict of a diet, that's okay. I'm not your cup of tea there either. So Travis, your insight, your question is, and it's always a catch-22 for me because it sounds like I'm on my soapbox. I just wanted to answer your question. Why do kids jump around? Because the parents aren't holding the riders responsible. The riders want all the glory, but they don't want to put in the work. You usually will find maybe 1 out of 20 that are really put their head down, take the time to listen as to why they're doing their workouts, why we eat the way that we do. Simply look at the field testing, look at the body measurements. The evidence that the program works is there, and not just about myself. There's a plethora of good trainers that are out there. There's a multitude of good facilities that are out there, but why do athletes jump around? Because they'd rather find somebody else to blame. And it doesn't mean that when you start a program, you're going to be there indefinitely. I'm talking about the ones that change like the colors of a chameleon. So great question, Travis. If you happen to have a question about anything relevant to health, wellness, performance, nutrition, or just a general question like this one was today, please feel free to reach out to me and my team. contact@coachrobb.com. We'll get back to you as quickly as possible. And I want to say on behalf of everybody here, thank you for watching these videos, and thank you for continuing to send in your questions. We'll see you soon.